Imagine being 4 months away from buying a house and deciding now is the perfect time to buy a $2,500 car payment. And the payment isn't even going on your credit, it's going on your wife. It's going to be a sticky one. So let's talk about how this could be a very expensive decision. But before that, please watch the full video, hype the video, like, comment, and subscribe. All these things are very boring, but they help the channel tremendously. Let's dive in.
If you want a Z06, you're gonna have to put down at least $15,000-$20,000.
I am gonna buy a house like in 4 months. I have a car now. I have a Jeep. I'm planning to buying a Corvette.
How much do you have left on it?
The Jeep, I think like maybe 7 months, 10 months.
But you're gonna buy the house in 4 months?
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm
then.
gonna bid it all before I buy.
Okay,
anyway.
hold on. Sorry. Where do you live right now?
Pennsylvania.
Now the Jeep. How much are you paying a month for the Jeep right now?
It's 15.
How much was the interest rate on the Jeep?
It was very high because during this time, like when I bought it, I was just divorced from my ex-wife and I was have a bankruptcy and financially was messed up very bad.
You need a Toyota or a Honda. How's your credit right now?
I gonna buy the Corvette under my wife's name. I tell you why. I gonna buy the house under my name. Okay, so I am the household.
Okay. How's your wife's credit?
My wife over 700.
Okay, but just make sure you don't get any argument with your wife because she'll take the Corvette from you. You know that, right? Now, how much money do you make a month?
I am a trucker and I have a company. I have a truck, so
Okay.
I have a good income.
Khalas, as long as you can stomach, $1,000 a month-ish, and don't forget insurance. You need to make sure that insurance is going to be affordable for you. It's very expensive. Before you even do anything, I would definitely wait until you buy the house to buy a Corvette, or a Lamborghini, or a Ferrari.
Let me ask you, a D06, okay? I'm crazy with cars, bro. I love it. If I get it something 23, 24.
You're going to be paying $2,500 a month. You're going to put down $20,000, $30,000. It's going to be very expensive.
Really?
Yes. The problem is you just bought a home. Banks are going to assess the risk. You are paying $3,000 a month for this. You're paying $2,000 a month for this. To get a Z06 is going to be very expensive. I think work your way up. If the banks look at your comparable history, you can't just go from no car to a Z06. You have to buy a 20K car, 30K car. You have to work your way up. Unless you put 40, 50% down, then you could possibly get a deal. But yeah, she has to work your way up. So
wow.
This is where I think people just get financial planning backwards, right? Like, here's the thing. You're 4 months away from buying a house. That's already a huge financial goal. And instead of protecting that goal, we're going to say, let's add $2,500 monthly car liability. Let's do it. On top of having $850 Cherokee that we're already obligated to. And we're going to put it on the wife's name. Now, I'm not trying to tell you can't own a Corvette. I'm not saying you can't enjoy your money. But timing matters a lot. Right? And there's something called the present bias, right? We tend to put more weight on what we want right now than what we want in the future. The Corvette is immediate. That is like something that we want passionately. The house is a couple months away, 4 months away. So psychologically, the car feels real and the house feels distant. But 4 months isn't really that far away. I promise you it's not. Sometimes staying broke isn't about making enough money. He makes good money. He's a trucker and he has, a couple of trucks that are on the road. So he's an owner operator, good money. It's about constantly choosing today's lifestyle over tomorrow's freedom, right? And this is where people confuse I can afford the payment with this is the right time to make the payment. Those are two completely different questions, right? You want to set a foundation first. Buy the house, wait 5 months, then get the car. It's all about foundations because financial freedom isn't just about being able to afford something. It's knowing when you shouldn't buy it. That's the lesson. So I hope he makes a good decision, but I know people always go with emotions and status symbols.
You should not feel half as bad about your financial situation after I tell you what I'm about to tell you.
Talk to me.
I'm a Domino's delivery driver as my second job. Yesterday, I delivered to a ritzier family, real nice people. I talk to them every time I go over there, real nice people. So my normal shtick, hey, how you doing? How's the day going? My normal shtick. And he says, well, I'm not doing too good, man. And I'm like, well, shit, I'm just the Domino's guy, but
you know as hell.
He said the economy is so bad right now, he's like, I can no longer support anything. He's like, I'm 2 months behind on my mortgage. I can't afford anything. He's like, I am dying out here. And I'm just like looking around at his house. I'm like, man, I'm like, I want to relate to you, but I live in a mobile home. Like, dude. And then he gets more into it. He said, I've been trying to sell my house now for 4 to 5 months because I can't afford it. He's like, but no one can pay for it, and I still owe too much on the mortgage. He said, they have me trapped. No one can buy it. I can't get off from under it. I can't downsize. He said he only has 2 cars now, which are just pretty standard cars, newer, but just standard, etc. And I'm just standing there, and I'm like, holy crap, are we all just suffering equally right now? So if you're out there and you think you're doing absolutely horrid financially, you're not. Even the richier people who were great 10 years ago are sitting there begging for change now. And that says something. That's sad. I never expected to hear that from someone who, from what I know, works some office job. I don't know what he does, but you can tell he's a white collar dude. Yeah. So even the white collar guys are going, shit.
Tough.
Like, so I'm suffering. You're suffering. They're suffering. Shit. We're all suffering. Let's drink beer.
It's a tough time to be in, bro. It's sad. And in other videos, I've always said that you cannot out earn habits that outspend you. So if you have an expensive lifestyle that is all about just output, it becomes very hard for you to have any money left over. Like, let's think about it. The mortgage, let's just say it's 40% of your income. You have credit card debt. You have activities, groceries, gas bill, utilities. You have the car payment now. You need money for entertainment because you're a human. You work too hard. You're burnt out. Now you have nothing left. You're depleted. So now you're going to go into more credit card debt, right? And some people save for their children's school tuition. You can see how a person can have $0. And it's sad because we have all these nice, shiny things, right? These shiny objects, but most people are working jobs. They hate to maintain identities they never chose consciously. Like, they didn't want to be in this lifestyle, but they did it because statuses, appearances. If I'm not buying a house or doing what I'm doing for other people to see, then the metric of my success is very weird. You really don't escape the rat race by earning more. You escape when your desire stops racing ahead of your income. Like, all this stems from insecurities, keeping up with Joneses, keeping up with everybody, keeping up with colleagues, peers, keeping up with everybody around us, except for thinking of our own problems, where this money that we make should really be buying freedom, autonomy, and choice. People hate Mondays. They finance everything on the weekends, let's just say Saturdays. And then Sundays, we look around and we're anxious. You got to take sacrifices. You got to cut risks, and you got to make tough decisions. It's going to hurt, but got to think longevity.
Capitalism has convinced people that material items are more important than your free time. All you have in this life is your health and your free time. But we have been sold a lie that it's more important to just constantly be chasing the next best thing. The newest iPhone, the newest car, the newest Louis Vuitton purse. I just don't understand it. None of this matters if you don't have your free time, because you can't even enjoy said nice things. You're going to be driving your nice expensive car to work and then home. How is that living? And I could literally talk about this all day because I just am so passionate about this. We have literally been sold a scam our entire lives. You're telling me we should work away our healthiest and best years of our lives till we're 65, 70, and then we finally get to enjoy our lives when we have a bunch of health issues. It's a scam. We have been lied to. None of those material possessions matter if you don't have your health or your time.
Time is the biggest currency. It really is. And when you look at wealthy people, or people that are financially savvy or financially ahead, they have mastered that. They have understood this game a long time ago. Capitalism has to work through consumerism for people to consume, and that's how you make money, right? iPhones come out every single year. Also, the same thing, cars come out every 5 years. I'm talking about like a new body style, right? And they add different things. So if you buy a 2013 Toyota RAV4 and you look at 2018, they're the same body style. Nothing has changed. If you look at an iPhone from iPhone 11, like the first 3 years, 2 years are the same. They just give you a nicer camera, more storage. It's the same. And people are lining up every single year. You do the same thing. The iOS updates every year. But people are going to do this every single year, be in the rat race, go to jobs they hate, like I mentioned in the first clip, and then say, why am I living like this? Like the guy that we just reacted to in the last clip makes good money, lives in a nice house, upper middle class. It's the decisions you make that really helps you understand the psychology that you live in. I was watching a video on TikTok, and this girl said that my dad was working so hard until 60. Like, he didn't take a break. Right when he retired at 65, he died a year later with all that money in his retirement. For what? Like, why are we working so hard for jobs and materials that really vanish and lose value the moment we get it? It's a very sad lifestyle. And again, like I said, all these things really are tied into insecurities, because when somebody looks at you and they give you a weird look, like, I have an iPhone 11. Y'all see this, right? I have an iPhone. I have nobody to flex to. I have nobody to show off to. I don't care. If my wife likes me and she loves me and my children are happy with me and my mom likes me and my dad rock with me, that's it. It's only a scam if you participate in it.
Really out here having your husbands buy you these $90,000 SUVs just for you to not take care of them, okay? Just for you to make a joke when you hit a curb, like, I'm just a girl, the curb popped out of nowhere, I hit a curb. It's not funny, it's not cute, it's actually downright disrespectful if you ask me. These cars are not cheap. That is a lot of money going into a depreciating asset just for you to not appreciate it, not care about it, and run over a curb and make a joke about it.
She must be protected at all costs. She gets it. She's really calling out all the girly girls, all the girl math females.
You got these other ones who like trash the inside of their car and they're like, oh, my kids are so messy. Your kids are messy because you let them be messy. It is actually so disgusting to me that we live in a world where people don't appreciate things anymore. Because what do you mean you're driving around in almost $100,000 car and you don't appreciate it? You don't take care of it. You don't respect it. You damage it. Oh no, I'm just a girl. I hit a curb. Shut up. Literally, if I was my husband and I was out here saying that kind of stuff, I would just wring my neck and I would take that car away because I didn't deserve it. I don't do that. I take care of my stuff, okay? I'm just saying, if I was my husband and I was like that, you're cut off.
Somebody in the comment wrote, and I really do like this comment. He said that I'm just a girl is basically weaponized incompetence. And the big mistake is buying a $90,000 car. Like, some people can afford it. I know some people can't afford it. I'm not going to project that. But I'm telling you, right now, 95% of Americans cannot afford a $90,000 car. These Tahoes and these Escalades and these S-classes that people are buying is the reason why a lot of people are struggling. And even if you're not struggling, you're doing good, upper middle class, you might lose a job to AI. Like, maintenance for those cars are very expensive. I don't think girls understand that. It's just sad how a lot of people can be living a good life, but because of these shiny objects and these, status symbols and these, golden handcuffs that they put themselves in, is really the reason why they're living this sad, depressed lifestyle, filled with anxiety, filled with depression, filled with uncertainty, filled with chest pains when you wake up every day, because some people are loyal to a lifestyle that has never been loyal to them. And on top of that, if you make good money and it comes to your account and it leaves right away, that money just visited your account. Like, it was a visitor. Instead of keeping most of it, right? You could have been like, things happen, stuff comes up, circumstances change. Let me save it for a rainy day. Income is what comes in. Wealth is what's kept. You got to move with that mentality. All those financial pain started with one dangerous sentence. What would people think? If you don't respect the dollar, then you would never respect however much you make in life. There's a reason why people are living paycheck to paycheck, and that's because of a mentality shift. That is because of a value misalignment. Some people don't need another paycheck. Some people don't need more money. They need another perspective and another fresh mindset on why they should really respect the money they make. But I'm not trying to bore you guys for too long. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're really trying to grow this year. And if you made it this far, you're a legend. You're a rock star. You know that. Be good, do good. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.